Boop. What a way to start out the video, huh? With a little boop.
Boop. That was new. I like that view better.
Yes, boop. I like that view too. I seem
hello
lighter looking. How's everyone doing? Good evening. How many of you are in the middle of dinner right now? Hey, Eddie is enjoying chips and salsa. Heck yeah. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. Oh, man. I got on someone's case for eating a sub sandwich while they were grading coins.
Oh, my God.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah. You usually don't eat while you're playing around with your coins.
Oh. Okay.
Usually.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful Monday night.
You know what they say about the coin hobby and cleanliness? It's next to godliness.
It is.
Yes. How's everyone doing? Shannon, how you doing? Scott. Hey, nice. We have all the usual folks on board. So we must be doing something right?
The usual cast of characters.
Got some new people, some names they don't recognize. Of course, Dodgers.
Linda Wallace. Always great to see Linda.
Heck. Linda Wallace.
Hey, Max, did you forget the letter R in your last name? Or is it really Winkles?
Yeah.
And not Max Wrinkles?
Winkles. I like that.
Yeah.
We have a skeleton crew tonight so far. Adam's going to be joining us in a little bit.
Hey, Cindy.
Nobody wants
he's finishing up his dinner. He's making a lobster thermometer. Or
lobster thermometer?
Or thermidor, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a long-winded rant, huh, Eric? But yeah.
A little bit, right?
People have gotten kind of nasty.
Yeah, that's that happens. That happens when you put yourself front and center,
Thanks, live and learn.
All right, so we got ourselves a little bit of a stream tonight. I think we have 6 coins. We're still waiting for new images from one of them, and
it's been a tech nightmare today.
It's been very challenging with Facebook going down and all that great stuff. It was a least desirable situation today. Well, for a Monday.
Michael Kittle rare coins.
You hate to say it, Jam, but you love Blue Ridge Silverhound? There's no hate in that. That's nothing but love.
There's big red bullion. Look at that. See all that right there?
Red.
Yeah, Jeff Stanley, Coins and Octane is another good one to watch. He did a video this morning outlining the Facebook conspiracy.
He did. Oh my gosh. Did you see the views were like ticking up like crazy? I put it on our community page and I was
there was like 200 views in the first half hour or something.
Yeah, I know. I was like, holy cow.
I make a video about coins and I get like 100 hits at most over months. In one day I get 600 views out of a Facebook going down. That shows me where everybody's head is at.
I was a little traumatized, I'll be honest.
Well, what can you say? Negativity sells, right?
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's everybody's bread and butter.
I'll start doing tech videos. I don't know.
Tech how-tos.
Everybody say hi to our wonderful moderators in the chat there, our folks in blue. Be nice or they'll show you the door real fast, especially Cindy. She don't mess around.
No, she does not. She will layeth the smacketh down.
Too bad
as The Rock would say. Yeah, Papa Giorgio's like, what's Facebook? You don't want to know. That's a rabbit hole that nobody needs to cross.
No.
If we can avoid it.
I wonder how many people real quick found alternatives to Facebook today.
MySpace. I went back to that.
Oh my God. I need to check to see if I can get into
You need to check if your profile's still up.
How about
And
work? I
and
got
who's
like
backed it
actual.
lately.
How about work? I actually got like all my stuff done for Monday and Tuesday.
You got a little free time, right?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
All the people on the panel, their channel links are in our description below. Jam. So put them up.
Yeah, you have a little bit of a binge watching episode to do. Well, with me especially, I got like 1,600 videos. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean really needs a subscriber, so.
Yeah, Papa needs a new pair of shoes. I keep wearing out my size 13s.
Yeah, I got halfway into the one you just did, and I had to switch over and get on here for tonight. But you were speaking truth.
Hey, the part about MySpace I miss the most is where you go on someone's page and it plays the music that they put on there. Classic. You know, usually it's some sort of like rehashed Nickelback song that you always hear.
Well, that would have been contemporary for MySpace.
Hello.
Every time I see it makes me laugh. That song.
I don't know what song.
Hey, what's up, brother man?
Just finishing up. Well, I'm still eating dinner, but at least I got done cooking it.
How are the oyster shooters?
It's one of those every plates, you know, that you have to cook everything and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Box
I know
thing.
those.
Yeah.
So Sean, do you have an announcement or anything for tonight?
Nothing formal. I mean, was anybody ordering the limited edition proof set that went on sale Friday? I mean, it sold out relatively quickly.
No, it didn't. It was still available at 5 o'clock that night.
Oh, on the same day? Oh, okay.
Everybody's tapped out in those proof pieces.
That may be a little bit of an exaggeration, but I did watch it like for many hours that day just to keep track of it. And yeah it was, yeah. We've talked about it before.
Eddie Jim Jams in the house.
Eddie Jams with the super chat. Boom. Thanks, Eddie. Thanks, Eddie. I miss my friend Tom from MySpace. Oh my
apparently
God.
there's a Tom profile on Facebook as well. People have been trolling that.
Really?
Yeah. It's funny. Now, although that was like 10 years ago. Oh man, so funny.
That's hysterical.
But yeah, how's everyone doing? I guess we're gonna do a giveaway today. We are starting out the fall season. Let us help you out with coin related paraphernalia. Sorry guys, we're not selling, the Morgan or Peace Dollar bongs in this particular episode.
Bong?
Bong. Yeah. But aside from that, we do have albums. We got loops. You guys don't have loops. We got 2 of them here. We're gonna give one of them away today. Among a few other things, we got some good stuff, but we're gonna get started. And oh, did we see that from Jam? We have a ton of emails that we still have to go through.
Yeah.
So if we haven't responded to you through email, or if you haven't heard anything, we're still in the process of working on it. We've been getting a record amount of emails lately. I think, as a matter of fact, today we got 50, 60 emails.
I read at least 50 today.
Wow. Yeah, well, I had the live coin Q&A Outlook open for 2 hours. It was like ding ding. I kept chiming. So
Yeah,
there was a good
Maybe that
amount
was
of-
because Facebook was closed and everybody couldn't do anything.
people got bored, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we
Yeah,
appreciate all
Ron.
your
Let me go ahead and type it in for you. If you got a coin question and you have photos, you can certainly send it to us to this email or the email that you see above Miss Paula Bloom right next to me.
While you're doing that, can I just say something on that note real quick? Just to play, I'm not going to prolong your rant because I don't think I could top that, to be honest with you. If you guys haven't, anyway, watch Sean's rant. So I will tell you guys that we love getting your emails, and 99.999% of the time, even when we have bad news to give you guys take it great and learn from it, and you know that we have no ill will. Like, we are strictly looking at your coins and giving it to you straight. But every once in a while, we get that shitty person. Excuse my language. And I just want to let them know, if there happens to be any lurking or listening or whatever, that you get one chance to be polite to us, and you will get blocked. It's gotten to that point. We won't go round and round with you. If you are rude to us, we're not going to waste our time. There's too many people now that appreciate what we do, and we work hard, and we put a lot of time and effort into answering your emails and looking at your coins and stuff. And we just don't have time for the crap. So take it somewhere else, because you'll just be blocked. Unfortunately, we only have 3. We're really lucky. Right now, we only have 3 people in our blocked email list. We had to do one last night. So we've been really lucky, and we hate doing it, but yeah, it's not necessary. So anyway,
ultimately it takes away from us being able to help somebody who really wants to learn and really wants the help and really deserves the help, and that's not cool.
Yeah, come at me, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I just felt like I had to say that. Come at me, bro.
She'll gouge your eyeballs out, so beware. She's got
Shannon. Boom. Thanks, Shannon.
Oh, thank you, Shannon.
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
God, I love you, Shannon.
We really
Oh, man.
By the way, Shannon, I owe you all kinds of commentary on quarters and stuff. I'm gonna circle back to that as soon as I can.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your panel for the evening. You have me, Blue Ridge Silverhound Sean. We have Paula Bloom to my right or left or whatever direction that is.
Over there.
She does not have a coin channel anymore. She lives vicariously through the Q&A.
Yes, I do.
And then we have Jeff Stanley Coins and Octane in the house. That's also his channel, Jeff Stanley Coins and Octane. And Mr. Coins and Ghouls, affectionately referred to, is the Adam Meister.
Yep.
Yeah. So, we're here to talk about coins, and we will do a quick little giveaway at the end of the night for some item of that person's choosing, and looking forward to it.
Sean, were you able to find those lighted magnifiers that Paula and I use?
No, I haven't ordered them. I got a few of the Bausch & Lomb 7X magnifiers. Of course, if you can't say, I did want to point this out because people are under impression that they need to get the biggest, brightest, telescopic type of magnifier to be able to see their coins. If you cannot see a variety or error with like a 7X, it's probably nothing. A little word of advice, because people want to use 50x power on a coin. You're like, oh, you see that little phantom mid mark, on the cheek or whatever, and
That's right.
We-
Because if you need something bigger, you're doing what? What's my favorite saying? Somebody in chat knows what I always say. What do I
Shit.
always say?
Shit or get off the pot.
It's a Bill saying.
It is. Somebody in chat knows what I always say. If you're looking too hard at a coin, what are you doing? Picking the fly poop out of the pepper. Don't do it.
Oh man, what a great visual.
I
I
know.
love you.
But sometimes, you do really, though, drop letters and things like that. There are some fly poop that you need to pick out.
Yeah, especially those drop letters are like right in the middle of the head or in the hair or something like that. Yeah, those
Yeah.
could be a little tough. But yeah, Rocky Superstar, it's way too good, man. No, I'm just kidding.
If I freeze again, I'm going to go out and come back.
Where having a microscope of any type is going to be relevant for what you use it for. It takes great magnified pictures if you're selling coins on eBay, but general all-purpose kind of use, yeah, it might be a sight saver when you're going through like a large volume of coin. But if you haven't mastered the art of using a basic powered 7x or a 10x triplet magnifier, I mean, that's really where you need to start. And that's where we all started.
You can always work your way up too. And if you're able to tell, hey, this is, nothing, then when you're looking at it with a little bit stronger, the magnifier I use is pretty strong. It's not, but it does work very well for varieties. And if you know what you're looking at, you can generally just say, no, that's nothing. It's something not to be paying attention to. So
About the only time I use the high magnification are two reasons. Number one, like you were saying, taking the pictures, taking the photos to, for like when I'm documenting some of my varieties and stuff like that, or when I'm trying to find like small, teeny tiny die markers to confirm something. They're good. I need the higher magnification for the die markers, but the variety itself, usually you can get by with the 7 or the 10.
Find the variety first, right? Kelly Nash, I love that. Of a coin I looked at too much, need someone else to look at it. I love that. You can look at one too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey K. That's what I use too, man. 30x. Woo!
I think this one has
Adam and I use the hoopty.
30x, 60x, and 90x, and it also has a UV on it.
It does. That's our hoopty.
Very cool.
Our hoopty loop. we use the hoopty loop.
Yeah,
I love it.
When you look at a map, people are waving back at you. That's how strong it is.
Yeah, you're right, Liz.
That's true.
That's true, folks.
Kittle got game.
Boop.
Kittle does got game.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks that Facebook was down all day. I couldn't list any coins on the groups.
Bummer.
Yeah, it sucks for the people who were actually selling their coin via traditional Facebook auction.
Yeah.
The 24-hour spiel.
Kittle's milkshake brings all the girls to the yard, just saying.
Do I
what
need
I'm
to
talking
know
about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Can we just look at coins?
Yeah.
Let's cut through all the jam. Right,
Whatever.
jam?
Let's do it. Awesome, Kelly. Who's this from? Christina. I'll read
It
it.
says sorry, Paula, so you might as well read this one,
Okay. Good evening to the crew in Coin Q&A. Sorry, Paula, that I'm sending the pics to you. While my coins were being checked on a coin roll hunt, this error was found. It's a lower extra leaf on the 2004D Wisconsin State Quarter. Needless to say, this caused much excitement and happiness. I bet it did. As you can see, it's not in terrible condition either. Some of the opinions in chat was to send it in for grading. Some said don't send. Others said hold on to it. I haven't decided yet. I value and appreciate your opinions, thoughts, and any advice you want to give. I also received many dollar value opinions ranging from $50 to $200. Any ideas of an estimated value? Although I like to search coins for silver and errors, I consider myself a stacker. Well, welcome to the other side, Christina.
Yep. Yeah,
and
Shannon, I agree. I'm jealous too.
2004, I believe that the low leaf is the more rare one. Is that correct?
No, it's the high leaf.
Is it the high leaf? I thought
Yeah, it's just marginally.
Or maybe it's the
I don't know if it's more rare, but it is valued probably 5%, 10% more than the low leaf.
Let's take in the fact how well you can see that at this level, this magnification.
It's
which
fantastic.
Is like what it would look like if you had it up close to your eye, if you weren't blind like me.
So what does NumisMedia say about this? Or PCGS Coin Facts? I don't know. Am I froze? Am I froze? Hello?
No, you're not frozen. Your lips are moving.
Is anybody there? Okay. I'm just looking.
Probably what we need to do to point out, because this fits in so well with the motif. I mean, with the thing of corn. I mean, this is what we're looking at. That's not supposed to be here.
No, and I don't think that they have ever quite figured out why it's there. I know there's some theories.
It's interesting. It comes out I didn't notice this before. It comes out. It goes.
I've never noticed that either, Jeff.
What's that? Oh, you haven't?
Yeah, where the engraving goes through the the left side of that stock right there.
Okay, come on.
I mean, the more obvious thing that we've heard about these is that they were done purposefully. Obviously, especially when you have two different variety types, a high leaf and a low leaf. I mean, come on, that's just a little bit too coincidental for this.
And on
okay, well, my page is not responding. I'm having horrible computer issues tonight. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to go out, you guys. No, I don't want to, though, because I don't want to miss any of the coins.
No, we don't want you to go.
I don't want to go. So what advice would you give Christina, you guys, as far as, I mean, I haven't seen the overall shape of the coin and circulated.
Overall, grading wise, this is probably going to come back as an AU
55-ish, somewhere around there.
I mean, it's got a...
Personally, I don't think it's worth grading at all.
I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah, it's one of those things that even if you had spent the $20 to grade it through Annex or however much it costs, it's still going to be worth exactly how much it is raw. And I think at this particular grade state of this coin, it's a negligible thing to have it graded. You could sell it raw and do really well with it.
So Michael Kittle said, Rick Snow, Eagle Eye Rare Coins. You guys should all be familiar with Rick Snow. Did a presentation on these at the ANA a few years ago, proving they were intentional varieties done by a mint worker. It was really good. Oh, I bet it was. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
It just fits. I mean, that's...
Yeah, probably just a little extra engraving there. It reminds me of that. Is it the 52 proof Lincoln Cent that has that re-engraved vest? It kind of reminds me of that.
It is. Yeah, 52.
Kind Kind of reminds me of that. I got to mute for a second. I'm hacking here.
Yeah,
they also had a few of those early 50s proof Jefferson nickels with the re-engraved little hairpiece
ribbon thing or whatever.
The ribbon.
That was on one of the war nickel years, wasn't it? Or did you already say that?
Early, like 1950, 51, somewhere around there.
1952, I believe there's about 4 of the cherry picker varieties in the proofs that are all re-engraved.
I thought there was one on one of the war nickels. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
So what else was she asking about this coin?
If she should have it graded, hang on to it. Some said yes, some said no. I think we already gave our opinion on grading. So yeah, the 38 proof has it also, that re-engraved little nubbin.
Yeah, if I found one raw like this, it's going to sit in my collection for a little bit, unless I just had to have it to fund something else.
Michael, if you why'd you come in under that name, weirdo? Anyway, I was gonna give him Michael Kittle a wrench.
Well, so Kittle, we do know you got game, no doubt about it.
I know. I want him to post that link if he finds it. Unless he doesn't want to look for it. Whatever. If you find it, let me know, Michael. Yeah. So you guys think no? Just leave it, right?
Leave it the way it is. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. The value. She wanted to know about the value. I couldn't pull PCGS CoinFacts up. I know that's just those are graded examples, but
I could pull it really fast.
Well, while Jeff's doing that, I could say this for certain, because I've seen a number of these pop up on eBay, and it's a pretty regular cycle. They're not particularly rare, but these coins have a dedicated collector base, and people know what they are. And I've seen them sell in this condition, believe it or not, for around $60 to $100. Mm-hmm. And I know that's kind of like a wide range, but it really depends on when the sale ends. You know, I've seen sales end first thing in the morning, and those tend to sell for a lot less money. Whereas, you know, you see some end on an evening, and they'll go for like $90 to $100. So definitely, if you were to sell it, positioning it so that way it sells during a certain time of the day would be beneficial.
And aren't they found, like, typically most of the examples are found in one specific area?
Yeah. Well, Shay could probably tell you this better than anybody else. But yeah, Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas was the original drop zone for both varieties.
Yeah.
And normally I've seen probably even today, even 17 years after its release, a good concentration of the sales on eBay in the last year have all come from that area. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to, you know, just see where these come from. And you know, you occasionally see someone sell one from like Massachusetts or California, or, you know.
They're very cool, though. It's I don't know if Christina's in chat or not, if she wants to let us in on about where she lives, but probably not. I wouldn't blame her.
PCGS is showing, and I'll just give you the AU50 price, $65, and that's graded and slabbed.
Yeah,
raw. You're probably looking.
There she is.
Probably looking at a $50 coin. 50.
Yeah, so you're gonna take you're gonna use up
Yeah,
any value and then some,
Yeah.
having that graded, because
keep it raw.
figure with the grading fee and the variety attribution, everything else. I mean, you'd end up losing money. So
Yeah, buy a nice home slab kit or something like that.
Yeah.
Put it in there and protect it and label it and make it have a nice presentation to it. And
put it in a Dansco or something, or sell it to me. I'm just kidding. No, I like those though. Those are cool.
all right, let's moving along.
I'd rather find one, but I probably never will. I don't really search quarters, so
I want to find. I honestly
she found it during a coin roll hunt in Texas. Good.
Wow.
There you go. Congratulations. Come on, that's free money, man. Cost you a quarter. Cost you a quarter.
From Jeremy. It is stamped on both sides, showing on both sides. Don't know how else to say that. Hope these pics are better. I don't know if I've got the whole message in this when I was pulling these. Oops, sorry, I meant to clean these up.
Hard to see in these pictures, but it's a cool error.
You're welcome, Christina. Thank you for submitting that. Awesome.
Absolutely. Coin. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Flip over.
Yeah. Yep. Rotated in color, flipped over, double strip.
Yeah. Is that United? Is that what I'm seeing on the back, on the front there on the bust?
Yes. Down by the bust. Yep. It's hard to see, and it's been circulated a bit, so.
Yeah, this one's pretty subtle. I've seen some pretty strong double struck examples in my day.
Yeah, I don't think it got a full strike. That second strike.
I don't think so either. You can't even see a full date on the reverse.
Yeah. But good eye.
Honestly, I may have kicked this.
A lot of people would have. I had to get Chris's. I said, "What do you think, Chris?" You know, because the second strike was so. No, it's not a vice job. It's not a vice job. United is in proper orientation. It's raised. It's not incuse.
Yep.
Because the second strike was so weak, though, I had to. The 60s, there are a lot of counterfeit double struck errors in the 60s. They actually raided somebody and they got arrested. They had false dies and they arrested them. But you can still find them out in circulation. Joe Cronin's got a great example in his book, Mint Errors to Die For. I want to say it was like a 64. It might have been a 63. But
yeah, this one's the real deal. Can I see that 6 a little closer? What's going on there? Is that a little damage?
That's where the second strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of obliterated that. Mm-hmm.
It took out the bottom of the 7.
Wow, very cool.
And it's a Denver.
Yeah, I know, right?
You can see on the top of his head just the slightest bit of the memorial building there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was maybe like
a T and cent, right?
And the T and cent, yeah, right in between the W and E of we. So very, very cool. And like I said, good eye, because this would have
this is pretty easy.
This would have been passed up by a lot of, probably me too, included.
It's probably been passed up. I'm sure like some coin collectors have been looking through bags and are like, oh, this is nothing, and threw it back.
Yeah, it's circulated for sure.
I guarantee I would have probably missed that when I went through my big binge that I went through a big bucket this summer.
Well, because you kind of have so much time you allow for each coin.
Well,
I'm just
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
okay.
I mean, I was trying to get through it. I didn't have time for.
Not just that, but 76D is not typically a coin that you're going to look at real close.
Exactly.
For
You don't have any varieties that you
yeah.
look for. So
Exactly. If it was a 70S, I would have probably really taken
or
a
72 or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
A long hard look at it. 76.
Anything other than the 76D.
I'll be honest, when I had that little pile of 76s, I kind of halfway went through those and was happy to throw those in the dump bin.
Well, here's where a new collector might look at this coin closer than one of, somebody who's been doing this a long time, because it's got the filled D. So a new collector would go, what's going on with that mint mark? And get in there a little closer and then go, forget the mint mark. What's going on over here?
Yeah.
So they there are pros to kind of coming at this with new eyes. I think that new collectors tend to look a little bit harder and closer, which is not always a bad thing.
No, not at all.
No.
And hello to everybody that's come in that we haven't said hi to. Thank you for spending your Monday night with us again. We appreciate you all so much. Yeah, exactly, Joey. I mean, it's not even a coin I look at. I would have passed it by, I'm sure. So
thank you everybody for being honest.
Yeah.
All right. I love it when I learn something on here.
The D's filled in because the little pin that pokes the hole in the D probably broke off.
It was a common occurrence for this date.
Yeah.
Along with 75.
As that die wears, it does that.
Yeah, 77. You saw quite a few of those filled in Ds as well.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Joey. What a pal.
What'd Joey say? What a mess.
Our stream's the best part of his Monday.
Aw. Yay. Mine too. I get to hang out with all you guys. Instead of chasing my cat around trying to get the dingleberry off her butt.
Oh my gosh.
That was disgusting.
Is the cat really fat? Because I noticed
She's
when my
fat
cat
and hairy, yes.
My cat was fat. She couldn't reach behind there, so she'd always get that stuff too. I'm like, come on.
It was disgusting. You're welcome.
And people wonder why you chase the cat.
No extra charge for the scatological.
Nicolette,
stripes.
you can have a clipped planchet on anything that involves a planchet. Absolutely. Yep. If you have one, send us a picture. I'd love to see it. Kitty, Michael Kittle. Meow. Okay.
Yeah, those non-traditional type of coins like commemoratives and dollars and all that stuff. Yeah, clip planchets are a little bit more scarce.
Especially those commemoratives, they did a little bit more of a quality control check when they were packing those.
Dodger, you're welcome. Adam, you want to read this?
Sure.
Excuse me.
From Todd, 1992 D. Cam. Thanks. Sorry, I cannot take better pictures. And if so, would Annex be okay grading? Thanks again.
1992 D. With
Wow.
a close AM.
Very tough for that.
So there are 3 main points we're looking at on this coin to determine if it's the 1992 close AM reverse design variety. We're looking at the distance between the A and the second T in states. On the close AM, it'll be closer to the second T. On the wide, normal reverse, it'll be centered between the two T's.
Yep.
We're looking at the A and M in America. We want them to be touching or almost touching, but the distance between on the wide AM between the A and M at the bottom and the M and E at the bottom on the wide AM will be the same distance. And then we want to look at the designer's initials, the FG.
Yeah.
Close is far, wide is close. So on the close AM, the designer's initials will be further away from the memorial building. And then there's also a little clue down at the bottom of the memorial. I don't know what you call those little nubbins down there. There's a name for them.
Flowers.
Is that what they are? The little flower thingies down there? Or as Red likes to say, on the caboose. He thinks this is a caboose. I think they're more defined on the close AM down there. I'd have to double check that for you. But really, there's three main points. Always look at see how the A in states up there is closer to the second T than it is on the wide. It would be centered equally between the two T's. Bushes. Okay, the bushes. I know what there. So now Chuck did a video on they actually copper coins. Chuck. They actually, well, we know, Eddie, that it is what it is. Oh, you mean what it's called? Yeah, he could tell us what it's called for sure. Chuck did a video, though, on counterfeits. I cannot tell on this one if there is a seam. People actually counterfeit these, and around the rim, in between the field and the rim, there will be a seam. I cannot tell on this one if there is a seam or not. So the best way to know would be to send it in and have it attributed. Yeah, for sure. Anix and ICG, I believe, are the cheapest. But Anix, for errors and varieties, well, errors is the cheapest. But you're probably going to get more value out of it if you send it to PCGS.
I would do NGC.
Or NGC, yeah. But be aware and just know that these are counterfeited. So I think it's real, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. I think we all are, but there's a chance. So, but congratulations, and I hope that if you send it in, you keep us posted.
Yeah, we like to see a follow-up for stuff like this.
Yeah,
I definitely think it definitely needs to be sent in.
Yeah, the 92D is a tough one.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be, definitely. They like I said, Chuck, I'm not sure if is the video up on his Copper Coins channel.
Probably.
Yeah, you can go check out Copper Coins on YouTube and scroll through his videos. I think he did a video on the counterfeit on these, so go check it out. But like I said, either way, it needs to be sent in and verified. And
here we go. It's on a 92p. Is that going to be okay, you think?
Yeah, they're doing both. So
okay.
Yeah, they make them the same way, I believe. It's been a long time since I watched his video, but I believe they do it the same way as they do with magic coins.
I'm going to share it to the Numis chat, and then
okay.
If you want to, I'm on my phone, so it's a little harder to do it that way. So if you want to send it, put a link in here.
I can't. Sean,
If you could fire it
Jeff,
over to
can you
Numis.
do it? Or because
I put it in Numis chat, so just
yeah,
need to
I'm
move
not.
it over.
I'm
so.
having trouble with my computer, so I don't want to open any. Nothing works for me right now. So
I can pick it up, Adam. Not a problem.
Okay.
Oh no, that did the Facebook.
actually, Bill, the 1992 is a transitional
you did it.
variety. It's the 1993 reverse.
Looks like Amanda put it in there, I think.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Amanda.
So it's not the proof reverse, not like the 88, 99, or 88. The 98, 99, and 2000. Those were proof reverse.
Or Cindy Licious did.
On the 92, it's actually just a transitional reverse. But that's a it's confusing. It's the wrong reverse. That's an easy way to say it. It's the wrong
Even
reverse.
though I know these things, I've got this stuff committed to memory, the diagnostics and everything. When I sit down and I search through Lincoln Sense, I still keep a cheat sheet. I keep a cheat sheet for all the small dates, large dates, everything. I cannot memorize it all.
Yeah, I mean, I have, when I'm searching through coins, I have usually 3 attribution sites open. Always. So
I didn't have a story for this one or a question, but it's kind of obvious. This is the one y'all added today.
Oh. Yeah, there wasn't really much of a story. I'd asked her to send the photos, so.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
oh, for this one,
Let me get her name, sorry.
this was from our Facebook group, right?
Yeah, her name's Nicole, I believe. Get the name here for you.
That's right. No shame in that. That's right.
This is from Nicole Pientek. Hopefully I didn't butcher the name, but Pentak maybe. So this is 1943 steel cent, and we're going to zoom in on what you need to look at there. If you look at Liberty and that 9 on the date, that is class 6 distended hub doubling. Very strong for this one. This is the FS 101.
Yeah, see that swoop in the E in Liberty and the B and everything? Yeah, super cool.
Very nice double die here. Can we go look at the Wii also? Yeah.
Sure.
Fatty Bobatty. Ski slope.
Yep. And that R on Trust will be really bubbled at the end too, I think. Yep. A bombus.
Yeah.
Got a bombus.
Knobby.
But a very nice double die.
But you don't have to look at anything beyond that date.
Yeah. I mean, it is just, when I saw that this morning on the Facebook group, I thought, oh my God, that's obvious what that is. She thought it might have been a smushed 9. I said, nope, you've got a big double die there. So
yeah. Isn't it funny that sometimes we get people that think they have something and it's not, and then we have other people that think it's nothing, but it is.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. I do that all the time on series. I don't necessarily spend a lot of time in.
Uh-huh.
This is a very nice double die.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I likey.
Can we look at that reverse? Do you have a reverse photo?
Yeah. Is there anything on the reverse for this one?
Nothing. I just want to look at the condition. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So 1943, all mints. These were problem coins.
Oh yes.
They rusted like crap. I mean, they were real problem coins. So they reprocessed them. Third parties reprocessed them to make them shiny purdy. Basically plated them. They would take the original zinc plating off and either plate them in a new coat of zinc or whatever. So a lot of times you'll find these and you will think that certain devices look thick. And a lot of times it's just because they've been reprocessed. And you hope that you don't find one of these that's been reprocessed.
Because it's considered a damaged coin at that point.
Yeah, because then it's considered damaged.
Or they call it altered.
This one looks nice. That looks original to me.
What's that on the cheek? It kind of looks a little funny.
That right there, I was trying to question. I mean, is that or maybe some of the plating?
That's absolutely true, Eric. The planchets on these, the metal coils were already plated before the planchets were punched out by the blanking die. So when they punched those planchets out, you will notice on the edges of the coin that a lot of the zinc plating is missing because that blanking die will strip that zinc off of those.
Yep. And you'll see a little bit of rust sometimes on the edges. That's a good telltale sign.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, Lincoln looks like a zombie in this one with that cheekbone all.
Do you think it's like a weak strike or I don't know? It's kind of funny to me.
It's probably just the die.
Okay.
I think maybe it's a little bit.
The dies wore out really fast on these.
Yeah. You'll find these with all kinds of die breaks all over them.
Yeah, when they first started striking them, especially, the dies were wearing out fast. So, yeah, little known fact, Bill.
Very cool, though.
Something to impress your friends.
Okay. If I want to make a real quick, directed announcement. If you are in here, we would like to see some of your.
We lost your pictures.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Somewhere in the middle of us processing and going through them, we did something boneheaded with the pictures. So I'm gonna go to what maybe our last or might be our second last one now.
Second to last. I think we should save
Which
Dawn's
one you want to?
Dawn's coin for last. Ooh.
Okay, then that's our last one we have.
Okay, then maybe we can take some time and take some questions in the chat.
Yes, I mean we've only haven't even been on an hour.
Sean's making dinner right now.
Oh, how'd you guess? Before my wife gets home, of course.
Yeah, we can't pull up any emails that are in the inbox tonight, you guys. Typically Saturday by midnight is our cutoff for the following Monday show. So if you haven't sent us your emails before that, it'll be we'll get to it during the week, and if we show it, it'll be on the following show. We have a buttload of emails, so be patient with us. And I can't get into the email right now, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But
I found the photos, Dan. If you want me to send them to you, Jeff.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they're in the Numis chat.
Oh, good thinking. Yes, send them for sure.
Oh yeah. I put them up there so Shumar can attribute it.
I want
I totally forgot
You
about
want me
that.
to send? You want to go ahead and send the attribution information too? I'll do that.
No. I think
we got
Jeff
that.
already has that.
Got
Okay.
that.
Yeah, Marilyn, those are few and far between, those 43 DDOs. So
All right, I'm gonna send it back in the Numis chat, so we'll have to pull it from that. Let's see.
remember, you guys, that these errors and varieties, if they have value for a reason, because they're not easy to find.
Hey Jeff, I sent it. It's in the Numis chat.
All right.
So
Don't talk amongst
don't be
yourselves.
discouraged. Don't be discouraged. It can be very discouraging. I know it can, but you know.
Once you get good at it, though, they come. They almost fall in your lap.
That's a lie. They may fall in your lap, but my lap is empty. Of course, I have.
Oh no, that last summer when I learned how to pick snow varieties, I had Indian heads coming out the wazoo. They were falling in my lap.
Well, I don't have the patience that you guys have to pick off of eBay. Every once in a while, I'll find something, but
sometimes those photos are tricky. I tell you,
I can go through. It's not that I can't spot them; it's that I can't go through more than 2 pages, and I'm done. I'm like, I'm over this. I would rather be looking at coin rolls, and I haven't been able to get those. So whatever. So I just look at everybody. I live vicariously through all of you guys. I read all your emails and go through Facebook, and yeah, which is fine. I am happy to do that. What's 100? We have 100 people in here?
We do.
Yay! Oh my gosh.
Oh, people show up when you take away Facebook for like half a day.
I love it. I love seeing all you guys.
Yeah, Eric, rolls are tough to get a hold of. Now, you're talking about bank rolls, or are you talking about BU rolls? I mean, they're both equally not as easy.
Yeah.
To obtain.
I mean, you can get rolls if you want to pay some money for them. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Nice. Yay. Hey, Ryan, my best advice for you, if you want to learn errors, specifically errors, if you want to learn about errors, is to study the minting process. Know it backwards and forwards. If you go to our website, livecoinqa.com, we have some fantastic resources in there. The ANA on YouTube, American Numismatic Association, has some great videos on the minting process. The US Mint on YouTube has some good videos on learning the minting process. Ellen Herbert's book, if you can get a copy of Alan Herbert's book, he goes through a pretty good explanation of the minting process. But it's important for anybody who collects coins to learn the minting process. I am a huge proponent of that. So, is that Ant's coin? That's Ant's. Is Ant even in here? If he's not in here, we should just move along.
I don't think he's in here. I haven't seen him.
That's okay. He'll go back and watch it.
He can see it on replay.
Well, that's more than I'm getting, Dodger. I haven't been able to get coins since March of last year. So who wants to talk about this? Who wants to talk about it? Not me.
Sean?
Yeah, I'll talk about
it.
That's the extent of it. I'm speechless. No, actually, what we have here, this is from Anthony, by the way, Ant2422. I think I got his name right.
I think so.
Submitted this 1852. This is a 3-cent piece, and it's the silver type. As you guys know, they made silver from 1851 to whatever date, and they also made a nickel, 3-cent nickel as well. This one right here is the 1852. It's one of the more plentiful dates, but this particular coin right here has a really cool repunch date that Anthony had noticed, and we'll get in a little bit close so you guys can see it. And there are a few repunch dates known for this particular date of 3 cent silver. It's also called Trime. That's its nickname as well. So there's the reverse. Not a particularly well collected series.
Oh, I love these coins.
I love them too, man, but they are tiny.
I know.
Yeah, and they bend so easy.
Yeah.
Sean said he almost bent one. putting it in
Almost
his
bent one in half trying to get it into a 70/70 Dansko type album. Fortunately, the thing was probably a VG coin. I believe.
Yeah,
it was a 52
mine is
also.
pretty much that condition, and it's
Yeah.
already bent. I'm like, well, it's already damaged.
There's something. We don't have all the pictures or something. We've got something.
I think it should be called a trickle, coins to pay to text, and that's a good point. Why don't we call a 3 cent nickel?
Oh yeah, the nickel. I've called it that. The trickle.
A trickle. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Can you zoom in, Jeff, or no?
That's the resolution.
Here,
sucks.
let me try something here.
I think it's from us tossing it around Facebook chat.
I don't know if this will be any better, but we'll try it, okay? And we'll see if this
Yeah, let's
works.
give it a shot.
Hammer.
The thing that's nice about iPhone is I can zoom in and get close-ups of regular photos here. So let me try this.
So while they're playing with the resolution of this coin, the coin was designed by good old Mr. James Longacre.
Yes.
That name is highly familiar in the annals of classic coinage. This one weighs
There you go, Jeff. See if those are any better.
0.8 grams, and the composition is not your garden variety type of silver. It's 0.75 silver, 0.25 copper. And these were produced basically for I'm all choked up, man. Basically for postage.
Yeah. Yep.
Where'd Jeff go?
Jeff? Hello? Jeff?
I think he might have snuck away for a minute because he didn't check the message yet either.
No, I got it.
fell in.
No, I got
Oh,
it.
there. Okay.
If you
No, I
guys
got
want
it.
to hang on to your questions, we have one more coin left, and then I think we're going to spend a little bit of time maybe taking a few questions in chat. So
Yeah, no, I had to mute out. I've got a toilet flushing behind me. I've got a dog that keeps trying to come in the room with me, and
yeah.
oh wait, hold on.
So okay, what are we talking about?
I'll open.
Toilet flushing behind them.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah, that
you gotta make sure you put the seat down too.
that little thing. Yes.
Are those the one I sent you?
Yes,
Oh, okay, great. It worked. Glad.
perfect. Thank you. Yeah, it's just
Bye,
it's when
Eric.
the Facebook chat compresses them. We lose some of the fidelity on them.
Have a great night, Eric. Thanks for coming by. Hit that like button if you haven't already on your way out. We appreciate it. See you next week.
Yeah, he's big in helping Chuck. He's been helping Chuck quite a bit.
Nice.
Eric has.
Is there anything on the 8? The one on the 8?
Look at that one.
Yeah, the one is
Oh,
telltale right there.
Mhm.
I see it now. I see it now. I
Yep.
see the offset.
The top two. Or is it on the top? Did we decide that that was just the photo? I can't remember.
We'll see when we got the.
There's a little bit under the 5. Is there anything on there?
I think for this.
Oh
one,
yeah, I see the little tail on the 5.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's a little tail on there. Primarily, your strongest repunching is
That
going to be the
2.
1 and 2.
Yep.
Very nice. Are we okay with showing the attribution page that we were looking at?
Who is it from?
Flynn.
It's a Flynn book.
Beautiful Mountain, we have an email that you can send pictures of your coins to and questions. And also we have a Facebook group called Coin Q&A. Make sure you answer all of the membership questions and agree to the rules.
Is this RPD3?
It
Yes.
is.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with it, but it's up. I guess
We'll give proper credit.
Yeah.
This is from Kevin Flynn's attribution book, and we think it is the number 3. And it's a little bit clearer right here because we're not fighting, shooting it through a 2x2 and then the fidelity through the Facebook compression, so that you can see the clear piece on the 2 right there. You can see some of the repunching on the 5. Definitely the 1.
Yeah, it is on the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got it on the flag and you've got it on the base.
Coin Roll Hunting Silver has, I will have to go check the email. If you didn't get a reply from us yet, then we have not gotten to your email yet, but we will. So it's been crazy.
I think that's a match for RPD3.
Absolutely, it is.
I agree, definitely. It's got a Breen number. That's funny. It doesn't mention anything about the 8, but the 1, 5, and the 2 are the repunches on there. It's
I didn't see anything on the 8. Did it have something on the 8?
It's a Breen 2910.
Did it have something on the 8? I didn't see anything on the 8.
No, there's nothing on the 8. It doesn't mention anything about the 8. The 8 looks clean, which is maybe that's where the rotation.
So if you guys are not familiar with these earlier kind of like mid 19th century coins, the numbers of the dates were punched into the working die. So that's why you had things like this where you had repunching on some of those digits, and sometimes we'll see an errant punch. And Adam, you know all about
misplaced dates,
in the denticles, and draperies, and busts.
For sure.
Yeah, they were, I'm not going to say haphazard, but they had no problem experimenting the actual punches in certain areas of the coin where it was more discreet.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for coming. The 1857 Flying Eagle has a variety where you've got that big die chip on the wing, and then they've identified the 1, 8, 5, and 7 on the eagle's neck and the feathers right behind the head.
Wow.
Well, the 18 is it the 1859 Indian head that has the 1 in the neck?
No, that's 1897.
1897. I never can remember the date on it.
And then the 1875 3-cent nickel has 1 in the neck also.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out. If you're going to shows, look through that dealer stock. You can find things like this. You can.
Yeah, most of them don't look through that kind of stuff. They don't have the time.
And oftentimes you'll just kind of stumble across them, kind of like how Ant did with this one.
Yeah.
It was a chance encounter, you would say.
I used to love to cherry pick 1864 2 cents. The repunch dates on those. Love those.
That and some of the early dated shield nickels too has some pretty wild doubling on it.
Yeah, and some like crazy clashing and yeah, super. Yeah, yeah. The little amulet. The doubling. Is that what it is called? The amulet.
Yeah, the little circle that's at the top of the
Mhm.
shield.
Yeah, that thing gets all kinds of gets a lot of doubling. My first 2-cent piece that I bought, it was a 1871, and I got it off eBay because I didn't have a type for my collection. I got it and I started looking. I'm like, man, this has got a repunched date on it. I didn't even notice it when I bought it off of eBay. The picture quality was poor. It looked fine. I was like, okay, this is fine. This is going away super cheap. I'll go ahead and get it.
I need a 71. It's the only one I don't have. So, do we have one more coin?
Of course.
Yay! I just want to chit chat with the people in chat a little bit tonight. Chitty chatty.
Chitty chitty.
So, will you all give my no face Roosevelt the Miller look? I've upgraded it. Yeah, Kelly, send it for sure. So I'll read this one. So a little backstory on this before we read the email. Don Baird had sent us a Morgan dollar a while ago, and we had looked at it. We weren't sure what to think of it. We suggested he send it to Mike Diamond to have it looked at. And I'm not sure what happened with that, but he ended up just sending it to PCGS. Well, PCGS sent it back to him in a body bag because they were not able to verify that it was authentic. So he sent us another email, and then I gave him Mike Diamond's contact information again, and he sent it to Mike Diamond again. So this is just his letter to us. Not sure you remember me, but I had 1921 piece dollar or Morgan dollar that was hit multiple times, sent it to PCGS, sent it giving a code 86 which is basically like they couldn't attribute it. They couldn't verify that it was even real. No explanation with it. I'm not going to read the whole email. But basically when he sent it, so we have the article. Mike Diamond actually wrote an article up about it. So this is a follow-up with that coin. Do we have any pictures of the coin?
Yeah, I've got the pictures of the body bag.
Okay.
And folks, it's not a real body bag, in case you're wondering.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a real body bag, but this is what PCGS sends coins back that are ungradable for whatever reason. A lot of you who watch our show probably remember seeing this.
This would have been like the first week of April, I believe, is when we saw it.
Yeah, it was a while ago. So we really, really, really wanted it to be real. Obviously, there are some coins that we just cannot, without looking at them in hand, attribute or verify. And even though we all have certain level of experience and knowledge, some things like this that could potentially have a very high value and we're not sure of, we have resources like Mike Diamond and Joe Cronin and Ken Potter and people like that we can have you guys, give you guys their contact and send it to. And that's what Don finally ended up doing. And there's an article about it. So do we have the article? I'll read it to them.
You might have to read the article because I didn't have a copy of it.
Oh gosh, I hope I can pull it up. Okay.
Well, I can go. That was in chat, so I can pull that.
Yeah, it's in the chat because I just don't want to open anything else up.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
And that was from Coin World, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yada yada yada.
Now, as far as value and stuff like that for Don, we are not able to give a value on this coin. I would not even try to estimate a value on this coin because it's so unusual, and that would be something maybe he could discuss with Mike about, because he is in contact with Mike Diamond and what to do. I imagine he will probably be resending this along with Mike Diamond's letter to PCGS, and they will probably grade it and attribute it. So I can't read it. Can you read it, Jeff?
Do you want to read the whole article?
Well, I kind of wanted to. I don't know. Do we have the link to the article?
Hey, Jeff, put it back to the to where you had it before. I'll read it.
Okay, yeah, I can't see it. So
yeah, Camille. Yeah, let's go from there. All right. Last April, I was contacted by Don Baird concerning a 1921 Morgan dollar struck 3 times within the collar, and with rotation of the coin between each strike. His parents obtained the coin from a restaurant worker sometime around 1959 or 1960. Baird submitted the coin to PCGS for grading and certification. They sent it back with the verdict, authenticity unverifiable. So that's neither it is authentic or not authentic. They're just unsure. No explanation was provided, which is standard practice among grading services. The return of the coin in a body bag might relate to the coin's advanced state of wear, very good, which can erase important diagnostics and obscure evidence of counterfeit dies. It might also reflect inconclusive or inconsistent evidence, some supporting and some undermining authenticity. I undertook my own examination. The coin's weight, 26.76 grams, falls within the normal range of variation, as does its diameter, which is 38 millimeters. The ring is the high pure tone of a genuine.
Ding.
Silver dollar, and its specific gravity is a normal 10.34. All strikes were in normal coin rotation, unlike some counterfeits. Earlier strikes show sharp but incomplete penetration through the final strike, a feature seen in authentic multi-strikes, but which can be duplicated in clever counterfeits. Extended inward from a strong design rim are well-formed and properly spaced dentils that show a pattern of disturbance consistent with an in-collar multi-strike. The reading is properly spaced and shows a pattern of disturbance consistent with a freed, newly struck coin being forced back into the collar for additional strikes. However, the reading is quite shallow. A full reading occupies only 100 arc degrees from 11 to 3 o'clock. The remainder of the edge shows a plain obverse adjacent strip. This could be due to a partial collar error, a weak strike, or both. Minimal expansion from 3 weak strikes nicely explains how the coin was able to re-enter the collar, partly or completely without depressing it. Further evidence of a weak strike can be found in the peripheral design elements, which are low and flat beyond what can be attributed to wear. Low pressure strikes sometimes generate bifacial rings of peripheral weakness just inside the design rim. It simply requires the right amount of striking pressure, die convexicity, and planchet something or another upset. I've seen similar patterns of peripheral weakness on many denominations, including silver dollars. Another precedent is the existence of other weakly struck, rotated, in-collar double and triple strikes. The coin's well-worn interior contrasts with the minimal wear on its edge, design rim, and dentils. It may have been a frequently handled pocket piece that was otherwise kept in a soft pouch. In summary, there is nothing that could disqualify this coin as a genuine mint error. However, its unusual nature and appearance may still deter the grading services from authenticating it.
There you go. So I hope they do. I hope they do. all he can do is try. I would send that article and any other thing he can get from Mike along with it. Maybe even try NGC or Annex.
Oh, Eric is trolling, man. Eric, brother, you know it's Monticello.
He can't say Bill Fiva either.
No, I can't. Bill Fivas. Oh, by the way, rest in peace, Mr. Stanton.
Yes.
I'm sure your head is spinning right now,
peace.
trying to figure out why the Cherry Picker's Guide isn't out yet.
Right?
But anyways.
He's laughing. Sucker. Yeah. Look what I left you with. Michael Kittle said, also thought it looked odd to have worn design, but sharp rims like that doesn't look right. Well, I'm not going to argue with Mike Diamond. I had my opinion too, Michael Kittle, and it was pretty much along the lines of what you said. But I won't argue with. I mean, I didn't have the coin in hand. So something just didn't look right. But
I think that last little paragraph of that particular article kind of like released him of any liability because he doesn't want to be the guy that says, "Oh yeah, this is like a genuine piece. Go ahead and grade it." And come to find out years later down the road, it's not. You know, I can imagine just the overall value of this coin is going to be 5 figures or higher, and it'll be particularly excruciating if it was proven to be counterfeit.
And maybe one of those coins that nobody ever knows. I don't know. But
kind of like a Morgenstruck on a double eagle gold planchet. I mean, it's not supposed to exist, right?
Yeah. Yep. So you said it was back in April that we first looked at it. So if you guys want to go back and watch, see if you can find the original stream.
The reason I know that's when it was because I remember when we saw it and we were he was in chat and we were talking about it and found out he was near where I was going to be for a show. I don't want to mention where he's from. But he was going to be near where I was going to be for a show. And I mentioned, hey, it's a pretty decent sized show. And I know there's error people there. You might want to go ahead and take the 2-hour trip and see if you can find somebody who can help you out with it, tell you about it, show it to them in hand.
I remember us looking at it, and I remember us looking at the devices and stuff, and we kind of picked it apart.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Michael Kittle said, generally PCGS is questionable authenticity versus calling it counterfeit, even if they know it's counterfeit. Since dealing in counterfeit coins isn't legal, they like to leave some wiggle room. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
This coin is polarizing enough that if you're unsure, don't say that you're sure. You know, there's just so much at stake, and you don't want to be that guy. You really don't. Not with this thing.
It's for me. It's a and I'm not trying to say anything about bad about the coin. It's a 10-foot pole coin. I'm not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. It's cool. I love the what it's been, the story of what it's been through and everything. The last thing you want to do is be the guy that gets it wrong.
Don't be that guy. So anyway, thanks for following up and everything, Dawn. This coin has definitely been interesting and a super cool learning experience. Yeah, really fun. So
yeah, sharp eye, that is true. I mean, if the burden of proof is there, that let's say that this was a coin produced with like German silver slugs or whatever it is, I mean, they will say that it's counterfeit. But when they are like absolutely kind of on the fence, they're not going to grade it, and they're not going to call it counterfeit either, because it leaves some room for possibly an error expert to really dig deep into it. So they're not going to quote unquote piss on your Wheaties, if they know that it weighs, within tolerances, if it's the correct composition, things like that. So,
John, isn't this kind of like with the 59 Memorial with the wheat back? Remember how the grading companies grade it?
yeah.
There's a movie on Netflix about that. Do you know the guy that made that was really huge into counterfeiting, and he did counterfeited a bunch of Mormon, like supposed original Mormon documents or writing or whatever. He made a fortune counterfeiting. And there's a YouTube documentary, and I want to say it's called The Mormon Murders. The Mormon Murders. He ended up bombing, like killing people, setting off bombs and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's called The Mormon Murders. And he started counterfeiting by doing coins as a kid. And was so good at it that his coins were being graded. These fake errors and stuff.
Kind of like Henning.
Yeah, and he's the one that did the supposed mule, 59 mule. So yeah, so you guys watch. It's actually a really, really good movie. And
what's it called? The Mormon Murders?
The Mormon Murders.
I'll look that up. I haven't watched that. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's really good. I watched it and had no idea what I was even watching it, just because I like kind of twisted movies like that and documentaries. And like in the very beginning, they started talking about him counterfeiting coins, and I was like, huh? I'm hooked. So
that's how he started his operation, huh?
Yeah, as a child, like just for fun. And he got very sophisticated. I mean, he fooled like the Mormons, and he had things he would do art. Like, yeah, just watch it. I don't want to give too much of it away, but yeah, you guys should watch it. It's really interesting. And then ended up making bombs and stuff to cover his tracks, trying to cover his tracks. People that had found him out.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, Mr. Baird, whatever happens, sir, I hope you find some additional information. It certainly can't be the end of the road for this one. It's awesome looking. I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah. Some cool stuff tonight, just always. For sure. So you guys, should we take a few questions from the chitty chat? Because I know Michael Kill's dying to ask a question. No, I will not make out with you. Oh, that wasn't a question?
Where did that come from?
I don't know. He's gonna think like I'm some weird stalker or whatever. I just like him. I think he's a nice guy.
He's good people.
I don't have a crush on Michael Kittle. Don't start rumors, you guys. He's just a friend. And you say you're just a friend.
Hey, if you guys have any gift ideas for one of our esteemed moderators, Cindy is looking for a Henning nickel. So if anybody has an extra.
Yeah, Henning nickel. Come on down, Joe. I'll take you fishing anytime you want to come visit. For sure. If you take me to Disney World.
I was 1 minute late to one closing on it sold for $78, which right now on the market is cheap on eBay. For some reason I forgot.
Yeah.
I got busy and forgot about it. Forgot to go back to it, and I missed it by a minute.
Yeah, haven't they crept up to the $100 mark for a lot of the
they're sitting on bin at like $140, $200. I'm thinking probably 100, 110 is probably probably a decent price now at this point.
Yeah, they've gone up a little bit.
Yeah.
What has on the proofs, the reverse proofs?
No, the Hennings.
Oh, okay.
The plain old 44p. Now the other dates, the 39, the 46, 47, and 53, those are going to set you back a lot of dollars.
Kittle, you are absolutely right. I've seen some shit types of labels with the wrong coin on there, and yeah, I know.
Should I do an unboxing?
Oh, is that your 2-coin set?
My reverse proof set?
Reverse proof.
You guys
Just proves grading companies screw up. Guess what this is? It's not a 55S. I can't get close enough, probably, but that's a D.
D?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Paul, let's see if you've got a greasy planchet like mine.
I know, or like it loose and I heard somebody else today tell me that their coins were loose.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and back up and tell the story, and I'll show you the picture. In my reverse proof set that I got, one of the coins was loose, and the other one had some crap on it. I'm not really happy about. So
far, so good.
Yeah, it's in a box, for crying out loud.
Hey, at least you don't have to unwrap a bunch of stuff around it, right, Sean?
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
So far, so good.
Why are they all rotated in there?
I don't know. Maybe they're rotated. Maybe they're rotated dies.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Well, this one came out good.
Yeah, inspected for any struck through mechanical spring.
Didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I'm going to stick it under the scope and look at it closer, but it's good.
If you want a really nice shine on there, Paul, I'll put a little bit of toothpaste and rub it in there.
It's just going to spit on it. Nope, looks good.
So, Jeff, what exactly is that? A stain on your coin?
Yes.
What is that?
I think it's a planchet. It's some kind of.
It looks like it's struck in. It was on the planchet and it got struck in.
Is it it almost looks like a little piece of copper or something?
No,
It looks like rust. Looks like rust or something weird rolled in grease or something. Yeah, these are very pretty. I'm very happy with them. And if they don't go up quite a bit in value, I'll be keeping them.
Because why not? It's a breakthrough set.
Yeah.
With the design changeover. I mean, there is that.
I mean, when you figure if I was to put this up on eBay, right now they're going for about $300, right?
Yep.
So about double. If I was to put this up on eBay and you take all the fees and everything else, I mean, I'd make nothing.
You'll make $80.
Yeah.
If you sold it exactly $300 shipped, where you pay the shipping, and you take out the 13.5% for fees, you'll make about $80. That's nothing.
And the trouble it took to get these, forget it. I'd rather keep it I'd rather keep them.
Yeah.
It is October now. I wonder when they're going to bill us for those Morgans.
I don't know, but just speaking of those, just so everybody knows, I'm selling my Morgans and Peace Dollars, the 6 coin set, so it can be yours. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Just email me. They're not going to be cheap. I think they're going for about $1,400 to $1,600 right now. The sold listings for all 6
coin set.
For all 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's 3x your money almost, give or take, somewhere around there.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure you guys have money in your account when they drop.
But I think they're going to go up. I think when they start shipping and people start getting them, I think they're going to go up.
And here's the thing I've been noticing, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when they ship, they give you the notification that it's shipping first, and then they charge your card.
Yes. Yeah.
So a little keep an eye out in your email saying, oh, your coins are shipping. Okay, make sure you have money.
Yeah, make sure your card's good. It hasn't expired. If your card is about to expire, if your card is going to expire in October,
call up the mint and give them an alternative card.
Yes, call up the mint and give them an alternative card for sure.
Don't call them on a day that something's releasing.
But they did. So they sent Carson City Mint one of the Morgan dollars to put in their.
Yeah, they did.
But they didn't even send them a first strike. Who does that? Like, it's Carson City. You could have at least sent them like the very first one you struck. But they're beautiful. They are beautiful. I think I'm gonna miss them when they go, but not that much.
Oh, Joey's wondering if that's for tonight's giveaway.
No, it's not for tonight's giveaway. Nice try.
Nice.
I win.
Once we hit 100,000 subs, that'll be the giveaway item.
We'll have a big giveaway.
Yeah.
That's right. For now, we're just trying to get to 1,500. Yeah. So I have my S and my S reverse proof.
All right. Well, should we give away an item?
I think so.
All right. So here's the deal. I'm going to pick out a coin series, or actually the date rather, or you're going to give me the date range of that coin series. I want you to tell me when the first year of that series started and the last year that it ended.
Wait for go and make sure you're on live chat.
And what you're going to win is going to be completely your choice. I will flash up the items that you get to pick from. That is that. So I will let you guys know, or I will tell you what the series is, and then you'll have 1 minute to do your research. And the first person, I guess, that types it in after Paula says go in chat wins. So
one guess. Don't
one guess only.
And it's by our chat, not yours.
Our chat, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is an easy one. We are going to do 2-cent pieces, and this is the one with the shield on it. You tell me the beginning date, dash, end date of the series, and it doesn't matter if the end date is like a proof or a low mintage strike. So, we'll give you guys 60 seconds.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, Tia, you want me to give you 2 minutes and give everyone else 1 minute? Oh, Michael's a little bit quick there. So Michael gave you guys the answer.
I knew that was going to happen. I didn't know
yeah. Paula didn't even say go, guys.
I didn't know.
She's gonna type in go. Okay, I'm gonna pick another series.
What? I did type in go. Yes, I did.
Okay, we're gonna do this again. Okay, yeah, that was just a little warm up. So Paula is going to type go, and then you type in your answer.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
She did. She just didn't say it.
Michael Kittle's got it right under go.
Okay, I guess Michael Kittle, did he win?
Yeah.
64-73.
Shannon was second, I think.
Oh, sharp eyes, like, not my jam.
Shannon was second.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. We're gonna be doing a lot of these throughout the holidays. Between now and then after New Year, yeah, we're gonna be giving away all sorts of product.
Yeah, we
So
got.
if you missed out on this one, guys, the best thing I could tell you is to subscribe. Only because I want you to subscribe, not that it has anything to do with the contest. But at the very least, it ensures that you know when.
Oh, Michael Kill said we can give it to Shannon.
Oh,
Shannon wins all the stuff,
Thank you,
man.
Michael Kittle's like, look, I don't need any more coin supplies.
Yeah, that's probably the last thing he needs. He's trying to get rid of his surplus of stuff. All right, Shannon, Shannon's here, right?
That's very nice, Michael Kittle. Michael, I'm going to send you something for your. Michael Kittle does a monthly giveaway on his channel, you guys. Go check him out. He's got a great coin channel. He does a monthly giveaway and he gives some great stuff away. So go check his channel out. I'm going to send you something, Michael Kittle, for your to give away on your channel. So that was very nice.
Oh, Sheila, it's going to get easier. I just had to come up with something for this first inaugural fall giveaway. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's going to get easier. I'll have something that's more,
You know, we could use the crosswords on the, live coin Q&A YouTube, and we could take an answer from one of those crosswords.
Oh, we could do that. Maybe we'll do that next week.
That way people participate.
You guys should go check out our crosswords. They're fun too. They're really fun. Go check out our crosswords, print it out or whatever. Fill out. I think there's only 4 right now. 4 or 5.
Carl's working on them, but I don't know where he's at on them. So
yeah, Carl's doing a great job. Carl's been putting a ton of work into our channel, you guys.
A lot of cool content from Carl.
Absolutely.
Make sure you join our page and answer the questions.
Sean's giving Shannon his choice here.
You want one of these?
On a loop?
Shannon, because we know you're blind as a bat. Or maybe this should say 70 times.
70 times?
All right, we have one of these Whitman coin albums. They're the pocket style ones.
Yeah, those are great.
And we do have some of the clear 2x2s that we'll add to this to get you started if you want this one.
Those are great.
Also have a couple of new old stock Dansko albums. These things are like gold right now. I have a Liberty Walking $50 short set, 41 to 77.
Ooh.
And all of these slides are new in there. This is a brand new album. I bought it from a coin dealer that was going out of business. Also have a Liberty Nickels one that's also a new old stock. And I also have this quarters collect money kit.
Wow, very cool.
For it, or Shannon, if you have a gift idea for a relative or something to that effect.
What do you want, Shannon? Make your pick.
And I'll get it out this week. So those are your choices for now. We're going to get more inventory as the months go by.
Yeah, I might buy a few things too.
I love these.
Yeah.
I like them.
Awesome.
Yeah. They're super fun.
He wants to go Liberty Nickels.
Good choice.
You
know what I love about that album? Oh, open it up. There's 2 pages, and one of the pages is like almost blank.
Oh, it's completely blank. This one.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. So you could, yeah. That's your surplus page there.
You can load that up with varieties.
And then the final date, the 12S. Of course, they don't have the 13, but I suppose you could write that in there once you obtain that one.
Good luck on buying that one. Lots of money set aside for that.
Hey, you get that one, you're locked and loaded.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Michael, that was really sweet of you. I will send you something.
You might as well email us your address again. I think we have it like 3 times, but just
but our email.
Send it again.
And I emptied our delete folder and stuff, so it could have been in there. So yeah, send us your address and everything again, Shannon. And we still have t-shirts for sale. So if you want to buy a t-shirt, one of these, we have long sleeve, which is perfect for now, and short sleeve. These are embroidered and they're cheap. So, and these, I'm telling you, these t-shirts, I don't know how many times I have washed mine. They don't shrink, they don't fade, they're fantastic. So go to our email or go to our website, livecoinqa.com, and you can purchase yourself a shirt. And it really helps support our channel, you guys. It helps us pay for our website, all the giveaways that Sean's doing, even though we haven't given Sean any money yet.
It helps pay for all the lap dances for the big guy.
Let's pay for this lap dance.
I know, I keep saying that, right? You're like, who's the big guy? You're like, it's whoever you want it to be.
Yeah,
not me.
Eric Moritz was saying something about a Chick-fil-A gift certificate. Yeah, there's your.
Oh, I win.
Oh.
I love Chick-fil-A.
For damn little
Amanda.
nuggets.
There's our website. If you guys, Amanda put our website if you guys want to buy a shirt. Yeah. So any support you guys give us, the shirts, all the super chats, anything like that, we don't ever ask for it because we love doing this just because we love doing this, because we love this hobby and we want to give back. And if new collectors don't continue to come into this hobby, the hobby will die and all of our collections will be worthless. So yeah, so we
want some new collectors to come in that aren't, verifiable whack jobs. We've had our fair share of that here recently. So
yeah, please.
I just want to make that absolutely clear.
Sell crazy somewhere else. We're all stocked up here.
Yeah.
That's on the comic book side. You stay over there.
Yeah, we don't get paid enough.
You're only leaving chat for 3 seconds and you're back in the live chat. What? Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe, because a lot of our viewers are not subscribed. It's free to subscribe. So, and check each other's channels out too when you guys get a chance. You can always go back and watch the chat again and just click on names and search chats. All our panel members' channels are in the description. Yeah, so hit the bell because you never know when we might pop up.
We like our bell rung, right, Todd Kennedy? Thank you for popping in.
Awesome, Todd.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you again next Monday.
Yep.
I don't know how many likes we have. You guys, we don't do giveaways and stuff like that dependent on the likes. And we don't show our likes just because really the only thing that the likes and dislikes are there for is for the analytics, for YouTube's analytics, and for them to decide if they're going to promote our channel or not. But it can be weaponized, and we choose to not allow that to happen. There's no reason. Our viewers get upset if we get a bunch of thumbs downs, which we typically don't. But even, some people would get upset even if we only had 1 or 2 thumbs down. And we don't want you guys to be upset. We don't need to be upset during our stream. So there's no point to it for us. So
the most important thing is that we're here for you. You have a safe place to come to. We could talk and chat about coins without feeling like, you don't matter, or, it's a hobby, number one. Okay. And it doesn't take precedence over some of the more better, finer things in life, so
it is important to us just because it helps our analytics. And like I said, it helps YouTube determine if they're going to recommend our videos or not. But we like to know that you guys enjoy We really don't pay any attention to the thumbs down. It doesn't bother us, but we do like to see all our thumbs ups. We enjoy that. So that's all. Hats are out of stock. Yes, hats are out of stock. We are going to be making a second round of hats. Our first round, they'll be a little bit different. The second round ones, just as good, just a little bit different. So, but we got to get rid of the shirts first.
Thanks, Stephen. Appreciate it, sir. Hopefully we'll see you again next Monday. And yeah, enjoy the binge watching of Blue Ridge Silverhound. That guy is funny sometimes.
He is funny.
Funny looking.
No, he's just funny.
Okay.
Catch him late at night. He gets even better.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, late night with Sean.
Hey, that was only one. Well, no, I take it back.
It's colorful.
There was another episode earlier today. I don't know if you guys seen that video. You may not see it for too long. I'm thinking about taking it off, but I don't know.
I liked it.
Yeah, I
I
know.
think it's important. I think it's important. I
I
think
may
it's
have
important.
not watched it yet, so I guess
I think
I'll
it's
check it
important.
out.
I think it's important. And you guys, if you guys are super new to YouTube and haven't been around the coin community for very long, there are a lot of great channels, but there are also a lot of channels that don't give the greatest of information. So be choosy, be a little picky. I mean, I'm not saying don't support those people, but be picky about where you get your information.
Case in point, we have a blankety blank in our chat right now. Yeah, well,
Oh, great.
it is what it is, right?
I figured we'd get one.
Yeah.
Or
It just so
more.
happened- Yeah, we could have hit end broadcast about 5 minutes ago, and none of this would happen.
I know.
Oh, the
But
baby's
look
up.
at that. Pow, pow. Pew, pew.
Wow.
Mods are right on it, man. Thanks, Michael.
Who did that? Who hit him? I think I did, but I don't know.
Michael Kittle hit him.
Did he block him, though? We need to block him, too. Okay.
Yeah, he blocked
good.
him.
Good.
Pew, pew. Got you.
Oh, God. All right.
Oh, by the way, did you
All right.
use chapstick? No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right? I hope so. I hope you protected yourself. Anyway,
I'll
All right.
reserve my color commentary.
we ready to go? On that
Yeah.
note,
I think so.
I think that's it for tonight. We're gonna do another giveaway next week.
Check that crossword. Check the
Check-
crosswords.
Do
We
the crosswords.
might pick an answer from one of those.
Yeah.
the crosswords. I think that's a fantastic idea.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Eric. We will quadruple block him.
That's
Paint him
right.
in a corner.
Thanks for
Well,
hanging
that's
out.
going to go ahead and conclude it, ladies and gentlemen, for this evening. Don't forget to tip your waitress. And have a pleasant evening.
Good night, all.
See
Night.
ya.
Night, guys.